This is a story that began 4 years ago, when a slightly awkward high school senior decided to compete for Miss Vermont's Outstanding Teen. May 5th, 2007 was a night that changed my life forever. As I love to tell people, I was a girl who wore Crocs, not high heels, and who never dreamed she would someday perform on the Miss America stage. Being Miss Vermont's Outstanding Teen gave me a big sister, a series of incredible adventures, and sparked a passion in me for the state of Vermont. Because of those experiences, I knew that I wanted the job of Miss Vermont. Though the crown and sash are pretty, I was in this for the job. For the opportunity to live and breathe all that is Vermont for a year, for the opportunity to travel the Green Mountain State, and most importantly, for the opportunity to represent Vermonters. On June 5th, 2010, my life changed again, and this time I was wearing the big crown. President Coolidge once said, "I love Vermont because of her hills and valleys, her scenery and invigorating climate, but most of all because of her indomitable people. They are a race of pioneers who have almost beggared themselves to serve others." Service to others is a fundamental part of the fabric of our state, and it has truly been the honor of my life to serve as Miss Vermont this year. In the past 385 days, I have traveled more than 60,000 miles representing our state from Bennington to St. Albans to Kentucky to Nebraska, and even all the way to Las Vegas, Nevada for the Miss America pageant. Miss America was the experience of a lifetime. I made best friends and was immensely proud to represent the home of the Green Mountain boys and extraordinary women. This year, I have been amazed by the outpouring of support, encouragement, and love that I have received from so many people. There are so many people to whom I owe so much. I used to think it was cliched for a title holder to have a ton of thank yous in a farewell speech, but now I know that though it may take a village to raise a child, it takes a whole state to raise a Miss Vermont, and that means there are a lot of people to thank. First, of course, I have to thank my family. Mom, thank you for understanding that a gender studies PhD candidate can raise a daughter who is both a beauty queen and a feminist. I'm glad I can always count on you to keep my feet firmly on the ground. Yes, I'm sorry, I'm sure you're crying right now, but I did remind you to bring extra tissues. Grandma, I'm not kidding when I tell people that you've taught me everything I know. You are the role model of service to Vermonters that I aspire to be like. Bryant, thank you for traveling to Orlando, to Las Vegas, to Barrie, and now to South Burlington. Thank you for helping to make this show happen. I simply couldn't be a luckier goddaughter. Richard, thank you for driving to Las Vegas and for plunging into this wild and wonderful adventure we found our family on. William, you're pretty cool. Never tell anyone I told you this, but I'm lucky that you and Ian are my brothers. Thanks for skipping your senior year midterms to come to a pageant in Las Vegas instead. Dad and Paula, thanks for making the trip out to Miss America. It meant so much to me to have you there. Sue Lackey, how would it be possible to ever thank you enough for all you have done for me and for this organization? You've shown me how to dress myself, how to present myself in public, how to work with people, and how to give until it hurts. You are one of the most generous people that I know, and I am so lucky to have you in my life as a role model and as an executive director. While on the topic of family, Anne Blair Thornton and the Chi Omega fraternity. How does one make it through life without a sister? Kentucky, you are absolutely my bro, and I can't wait to cheer you on at Miss America when the time comes. I'm so proud to be your sister and honored to be your friend. Your dad's pretty cool as well. Erin Connor, I am so proud to have you as my little sister. It has been so much fun sharing this year with you, and I can't wait to cheer you on at Miss Vermont 2014. To my Miss America prep team, Avita, Chad, and Chris, and the team at Pool & Performance, you've taught me how to be truly fit. Chad, I'm pumped for us to continue to train for my next adventure, Cage Fighting Champion. Bill Reed, thank you for working with me to make sure that my Miss America song showcased my talent, and thank you for connecting me with Christina Weekland and Danielle Sertz, who generously gave their time to make my song look good as well. Dan Levine, you created an incredible music track to accompany me at Miss America. Thank you for including me in the process. To Gregory Ellenberg, thank you from the bottom of my heart. Your incredible custom-designed gowns are one of the greatest blessings of this year. There is no way that I could have been so prepared for Miss America if it hadn't been for all you have done for me. You are a great designer, but more importantly, an amazing person. I had the time of my life at Miss America, and without my prep team, it wouldn't have been possible. This organization simply wouldn't exist without volunteers. None of them get paid. I'm especially grateful to the Miss Vermont board and to our committed volunteers like Corey Gottfried, Ellen Holmes Henry, who started as a friend cheering at a pageant and soon found she couldn't escape the pull of Miss Vermont, Claudia Voigt, Dave and Marie Johnson, Harry Benoit, and Barb Wilkinson, my pageant mom. Wayne Tarr, you have been making me look good on film since I was 15, and that's no easy task. We are so lucky to have you as our Miss Vermont photographer. Robert at Cher Diva Salon, you are so talented, generous, and a joy to work with. I'll see you backstage after the show for the excitement we have planned. Philip and the team at Von Bargen's Jewelers, thank you so much for icing me at special occasions throughout this year, for connecting me with Corel, and perhaps most importantly, for soldering my crown back together when I stepped on it. To Michael and the Eternity Web Gang, thanks for creating such a phenomenal web presence for the Miss Vermont Scholarship Organization. To the Vermont Children's Hospital Gang, Cashel and Tony, getting to know both of you has truly been one of the highlights of my year. You are amazing and incredibly entertaining people to hang out with. St. Michael's College, and I'm talking to you, Marilyn and Mallory, has been so supportive this year, both of me as Miss Vermont and of the organization by donating the space to host Vermont Has Talent. Miss Vermont, like St. Mike's. To the staff at the Burlington City Arts Center, thank you for the support at my send-off party, and for the many events where I've been able to wear both my event coordinator hat and my Miss Vermont crown. To Speaker of the House Shap Smith and Deputy Speaker Tom Cheney, thank you for letting me be your intern and Miss Vermont at the same time. To Governor Cunin, Governor Douglas, Governor Shumlin, Carolyn Brannigan, and so many other members of the Vermont State Legislature, thank you for your unwavering support before, during, and after Miss America. I'm confident I was the only contestant with such prestigious and bipartisan support. There are former Miss Vermonts to whom I owe a lot of thanks as well. You have taught me how to be a title holder in this state, and I am eternally grateful. 2000, 01, 02, 06, sign maker extraordinaire, 07, 08, and 09 in particular, thank you. Ashley Sandy, thank you for being an incredible appearance manager, best friend, and Leo all the way from Italy. Abby Boucher, I have had so much fun with you on our Miss Vermonting adventures. Dylan, or Mr. Arkansas, as you're affectionately known in MVSO circles, thanks for your enthusiasm for the state of Vermont. We certainly appreciate having one of the natural state's finest on loan here in the Green Mountains. To the Miss Vermont class of 2011, tonight one of you will walk away wearing a crown. To her I say, don't leave before we have a private chat. To the other 10 who will walk away, as I once did, as Miss Almost Vermont, I just want to remind you that, after all of this, it's not about a crown. It's not about a winner. It's not about the judges, the clothes, the fleeting fame, the trip to Las Vegas. It's about love. You will take this experience with you for the rest of your life, and I hope to see you back on the Miss Vermont stage next year. This organization and this state have given me so much more than I ever imagined was possible. And in the words of Little Orphan Annie, how lucky I am to have something that makes saying goodbye so hard.